Hey guys, Sean here, going to explain to you how to answer this inference question correctly. So we have this passage about Niels Bohr's model of the atom, and if we see here, his model involved electrons revolving in orbit-like movements. Now, in the next sentence, it says that according to classical physics, the electron should lose its energy and fall into the nucleus. But physicists soon observed that electrons were still moving around the nucleus. So it's not behaving the way that classical physics would determine, because the electron is not falling to the nucleus. It's still moving. So that tells us that classical physics could not account for the observed electron behavior. So when we look at these answer choices, Alpha says that Bohr defended his model by showing its adherence to classical physics, but it's not adhering to this, so we can eliminate A. Bravo says Bohr demonstrated that the laws of classical physics were completely wrong. This is very absolute. Just because this behavior of electrons doesn't adhere to classical physics doesn't mean that classical physics is completely wrong. So this is way too absolute, so we can eliminate Bravo. Charlie says Bohr's model demonstrated that the behavior of particles such as electrons do not completely adhere to the principles of classical physics, which is what we pretty much anticipated here. So Charlie so far is the best answer, but let's look at Delta. Bohr won the Nobel Prize for demonstrating the first visually accurate model of the atom. Well, look at this. The last sentence is therefore. This is not a result of the previous sentence. So even though delta might be true, this sentence is not an inferable consequence of this particular sentence. So even though Bohr did win the Nobel Prize, and you might know that, this doesn't logically follow as a result of the previous sentence, so we can't choose delta. So Charlie must be the answer. Got it?